Okay, so I found this coin. I was looking at it in my last video, and it's definitely new and not old. And they come out of China, and apparently gold-plated, and I probably bought it that way. And what you're seeing, the gubby stuff on there, is actually the remainder of the gold plating. And as you can see when you get up close, my silver is actually not too silvery looking. It's actually looking very much like AUPD. And it's about the right weight if you put some more stuff in there. I don't know what they've got in there. It depends on the dust that they started out with, but the Chinese know about making AUPD and AUPT. Or at least the Tibetan people do, because, and there's some Chinese characters to let you know that it's, from China maybe. Anyway, it's not silver. It's gold palladium alloy. And instead of when you try to melt silver, I can melt silver with a small propane torch. You can't melt this with hardly anything, and I can hold it in my hand and drill it and polish it. It doesn't get hot. It does, but it wicks away the heat so quickly because it's a room temperature superconductor for both magnetism and heat. And many things will conduct magnetism. Okay? My opals, for instance. And what we have here is some magnets. And my old skinny legs. It's summertime in Phoenix, and we have magnets. All right, so hang on, I gotta put my phone down. All right, so we now have some magnetic energy passing right through there and holding this thing right to the exact center. Watch. And the coin also is in the exact. I didn't edge it over a little bit and push it over a little bit. It just went there. It was right in the middle. Because it's affected by that magnetic field. It is actually floating in the magnetic field with a little bit of energy, just that one little point right there. And this isn't really firmly attached. You can see it moving. So, now, if I had two hands, and I don't, I have two hands, but I don't have them available, I could move it sideways and the thing would fall, but, that the bottom magnets are just floating there against that, because this is not magnetic at all. It's not magnetic at all. But where to go? But these guys are, Apparently the fuzz is on my... and this is not, the AUPD is diamagnetic. which means it will resist falling when it's in a magnetic field. And it also went to the right square in the middle, into the center of that magnetic field. I can drill it and polish it while I'm holding it in my hand. You cannot do that with silver. When it starts to get hot, and its melting point, AUPD, has a melting point around the same temperature as steel, about 1550 Celsius. It's also made from the dust on the side of the road. That's where I get it. My wife picks it up because I'm in a wheelchair, so I don't get to do that stuff anymore. But we have about 10,000 kilometers of it underneath our feet. All of us, everywhere, all around the world. So, and it's palladium, right? Palladium is a precious metal with a little bit of gold in the planes of cleavage. And that creates, well, they're metallic bonds across the unit cells, which are AU and PD, joined together in double-double covalent bonds. So it has double-double covalent bonds inside the AUPD unit cells and metallic bonds between the unit cells. So that's why it's a room temperature superconductor right here. This little fake coin from China. I think I paid $5 for it or something, $3. From Wish, right? I saw it on Wish and I went, yeah, that's cool looking. You know why I got it? I got it for this. Give me your poor masses. You're tired, you're poor. You're huddled masses, yearning to breathe free. E pluribus unum. One doll hair. Signed by the Emperor of China or some shit. And I bought this to commemorate the building of that stupid fence a few kilometers south of me. Because this is true, unless, of course, you speak Spanish and you have brown skin and live to the south of North America. It's all North America. It just happens to speak Spanish on the other side of the imaginary border. Chinese sent this for almost nothing. It's a room temperature superconductor. It's way more valuable than silver. For what we can do with it. Not for pictures of dead presidents, right? Pictures of dead presidents are just paper. This is real money. That's what money sounds like.